Having good style can be complicated, and especially as the weather warms up and the heavy winter layers come off, it can be kind of confusing on what to wear. We've just spent the last 4 to 5 months in winter mode, covered up in heavy coats and parkas, but now spring is here, and it's time that our wardrobes reflect that. For all the men out there who are unsure of how to dress in the spring, this video should help. I'm going to walk you through some of the most common spring style mistakes that men make and how to avoid them so that you can look sharper all season. We've all made some style mistakes in our lives, so hopefully this list will help. Also, these are just guidelines, so there are exceptions, so use your best judgment. Before we start, I'm Nick and welcome to my channel where I discuss gent style and lifestyle. I make videos on a wide variety of topics on how to dress well and how to live well, so if that interests you, then click subscribe. Also, if you love men's style, follow me on Instagram. I'm posting there regularly and I have a ton of fun content planned. Spring is harder to dress for than most people think because, in many ways, it's a season of contradiction. One day it feels mild and bright, like here in Toronto it was plus 14 the other day. Then the next it's cold and rainy, or worse, it snows again. And it just did that yesterday. That makes it difficult to rely on the simple formulas that work so well in winter or summer. In winter, heavier fabrics and structured layers almost always make sense. In summer, the heat strips things back and forces simplicity. But spring sits in between. And it's that middle ground where a lot of men go wrong. The challenge is knowing how to adapt. You want to lighten your wardrobe, but not so much that you look like you're dressed for July. And you want to move on from winter, but you don't want to avoid all forms of warm clothing either. Good spring style really is about balance and wearing pieces that can handle changing weather without sacrificing style. With that in mind, let's dive into some of the most common spring style mistakes that men make. These are the things that can make your outfits feel slightly off, even if you can't immediately tell why. And all of these mistakes I've either seen or made over the years. Mistake number 1, wearing colors that still feel too wintry. One of the biggest mistakes that men make in spring is holding onto a winter color palette for too long. After months of wearing black, charcoal, navy, deep burgundy, or other darker tones, a lot of men simply stay in that mode out of habit. I've done this and sometimes still do it. And while those colors are not inherently bad, they can start to feel heavy and out of place once the season begins to change, and especially once it warms up. Spring calls for a bit more lightness and softness. This does not mean that you need to start dressing in loud pastels or anything overly bright, but it does mean that your wardrobe should begin to reflect the shift in season. This is a time to bring in colors like cream, stone, beige, olive, light blue, soft gray, and lighter shades of brown. Those tones still look masculine and refined, but they feel much fresher and more appropriate for the spring. Even swapping one dark piece for something lighter can make a big difference. A cream trouser and a light blue shirt or a tan jacket instantly give an outfit more life and makes it far more in tune with the season. Mistake number 2, holding on to heavy winter fabrics for too long. Another common mistake that men make in spring is continuing to wear fabrics that belong more naturally to winter. Things like heavy wool coats, chunky knitwear, thick flannel shirts, and dense textured layers can start to look and feel out of place once the weather begins to warm up. Part of dressing well is making sure your clothes match not just the temperature, but the overall mood of the season. And in spring, that mood is lighter, fresher, and a little more relaxed. This is where fabric becomes so important. Spring is the time to start moving into lighter wool, cotton, linen blends, suede, lightweight knitwear, and unstructured jackets. These materials still give you depth and texture, but without the visual heaviness of winter clothing. That shift makes a big difference. Even if the outfit itself is simple, the lighter fabrics help it feel more seasonal. Mistake number 3, dressing like it's summer too early. One of the easiest ways to get spring style wrong is to treat warm days like it's the middle of summer. On the days when the sun is out and the temperature warms up, you don't want to reach for linen shirts, shorts, or sandals quite yet. Don't be the guy wearing shorts the moment it's above 0. I'd even caution you against going sockless or wearing ankle socks until the weather is confidently warm. Remember that spring isn't summer. Even when it feels warm for an hour or two, there's usually still a chill in the air, especially in the morning and evening, and your outfit should reflect that. Instead of going straight into full summer clothing, this is a time for transitional pieces like lightweight jackets, knit polos, gilets and vests, and breathable layers that still have some structure. That way, you look appropriate for the weather, but still polished and put together. Mistake number 4, ignoring outerwear. One of the biggest missed opportunities in spring style is overlooking outerwear. This is the time of year when rain is all too common, so a proper rain jacket or raincoat isn't just a nice option to have, it's a must. It gives you practical protection while keeping you looking stylish. Choose a lightweight jacket that protects you from the elements and adds in a bit of style to your look. Pick up a raincoat, a Harrington jacket, a lightweight bomber, a field jacket, a chore coat, or a simple unstructured coat in a lighter fabric. Even if it's not raining outside, it'll still be cool out, so having a jacket with you is always a good idea. Mistake number 5, wearing the wrong footwear for the season. Footwear is another area where a lot of men can get spring style wrong. They either hold on to heavy winter boots for too long, which can start to look bulky and out of place, or they swing too far in the other direction and move into very casual summer shoes way too early. Both can throw off the balance of an outfit and just look silly in the spring weather. Your shoes should reflect the same transition as the rest of your wardrobe, lighter and cleaner, but still protective enough for the unpredictable weather. This is where shoes like loafers, white leather sneakers, derbies, and lighter chukka boots are reintroduced. But this also depends on how fast the weather warms up where you live. Suede in particular works beautifully in the spring because it adds softness and texture without the heaviness of winter leather. Mistake number 6, wearing heavier winter fragrances. Style isn't just about what people see, it's also about the overall impression that you create, and fragrance plays a bigger role in that than a lot of men realize. One common mistake in spring is continuing to wear the same heavy, dense scents that worked well in the winter. Scents like rich tobacco, boozy notes, dark spices, and very sweet fragrances can feel too weighty once the weather begins to warm up. And I know it's tempting to continue to wear your favorite winter fragrances, but just like heavy fabrics and dark colors, they can make your whole presence feel a bit out of step with the season. Spring calls for something fresher and lighter, so transition to scents like citrusy notes, green fragrances, neroli, vetiver, soft woods, and clean aromatics because they tend to work much better this time of year. Mistake number 7, not layering properly for spring. If there's one skill that really defines good spring style, it's layering. And yet, this is exactly where a lot of men go wrong. Some underdress and throw on a single light piece that leaves them uncomfortable the moment the temperature drops, as it often does in the spring. Others overdo it, and they end up overheating and looking bulky. Good spring layering should feel light, and you have many options like a t-shirt or a shirt under a lightweight jacket, finished with an overshirt, a raincoat, or a simple jacket. Like I've said throughout, the point is to build an outfit that can handle shifting temperatures while still looking stylish. Mistake number 8, skipping out on sunglasses. As the days become brighter and you naturally spend more time outdoors, sunglasses are a must to protect your eyes and as a stylish accessory, though most men forget to wear them. A good pair of sunglasses completes your outfit. Stick to classic shapes like Wayfarers, Aviators, Clubmasters, or simple rounded frames. They tend to work best because they feel timeless and versatile. Last mistake, mistake number 9, defaulting to athleisure. I know the swings in temperature can make it tempting this time of year to just throw on whatever feels easiest. But rather than seeing spring as a frustrating season to dress for, see it as an opportunity. As the weather shifts, you have a chance to wear a wider range of pieces and experiment with combinations that would not work as well in the dead of winter or in the height of summer. That's what makes spring style so enjoyable. Hoodies, joggers, and runners all have their place, and you can wear them once in a while, but when they become the default outfit for every casual occasion, it starts to look a bit careless. And spring style gives you too many good options for that. Stick to all the items that I've mentioned in this video so far. Lightweight jackets, overshirts, knit polos, tailored trousers, clean denim, and loafers. And if you are looking for more spring style essentials and outfit inspiration, I did make a video last week on how to dress stylishly this spring. I'll link it below. Overall, spring style is really about balance and wearing lighter pieces. So rather than reaching for the easiest outfit possible, use spring as a chance to show a bit more range and make the most of the season. Also, remember all of our climates are different, so use your discretion. Let me know in the comments below which of these spring style mistakes you see the most, or which one you've been guilty of yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content on men's style, grooming, and living like a modern gentleman. Thanks for watching.